Well, good morning. We are getting on the road here at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. We dropped down here to grab some fuel. We are headed up to Avery. We're gonna go through Plummer and St. Mary's. Very similar trip that we did last year. We met up with some new friends. I met Junior at the Catherine Maupin Memorial Ride. He lives out of Tri-Cities. So they came up last night and stayed at our place, and they're going down there with us. And then we're gonna pick up Daryl, who's waiting over on the off-ramp, and the three of us are gonna get on the road. Should be a fun day today. We are gonna try and get camp set up as soon as we can get over there. Then we're gonna do a ride over to DeBorgia, probably go through Taft there, and then come back St. Regis, over kind of by Shefoot, and head back to Avery. We finally made it here to Avery. We are set up at camp. We have three of us. I think we're gonna meet one more person to go on a ride. I think we're just gonna kind of go up in the Shefoot area, somewhere in there, and see. I heard there's some snow up there, so not quite sure. But we're going to explore today and see what it's like. The weather's starting to become overcast. The forecast is saying it's going to be in the high 50s and 60s this weekend with a chance of rain. That would be spectacular, because it's going to certainly be dusty if we don't get at least some rain. So hopefully we get some rain, and that'll help things out. So let's get on the road and go have some fun. All right, we're here at the first trestle over the river coming out of Avery. It's pretty nice and looks really cool. So one of the things is, if you come out of Avery on this road, you go through a couple of tunnels. You can actually go down off to the right, or sorry, left over here, hit this road under the bridge, and there's actually a campground here. I wouldn't recommend big rigs in it, but there's a really cool campground right off to the side here. All right, well, we went up Taft Peak. It's actually just right over there. Fun little trail. We are just above the warming hut. The warming hut is right down there, and we're gonna head out, go around to Salties, and then back over to 50,000 Silver Dollars. Been a fun trip so far. The weather's kind of been overcast, so it's not bad. It's down to about 67 up here. I think we're at like 4,000 or 5,000 feet. We're up pretty high, but fun trip. So let's go ahead and keep going down the road. So we are back at this intersection. When you come over from Wallace, this is Moon Pass, you'll hit this intersection here. You can take Loop Creek. That's also how you get to Shefoot. That's how we went over to St. Regis and Haugan and all of them. That takes you all around there. You can go over the bridge, and this will take you up to the top and then the tunnels. Or the other option you can do is you can take a right at this bridge, and this will take you along the river. So we came through the tunnels, and we're gonna go back along the river. It's a cool loop. If you're in Avery, you can take the tunnels, come do this, and then take that loop back, and it's a really cool loop. Friday morning up here. We didn't get a lot of video yesterday. Had a blast. We went all the way up from Avery to Taft Peak and then over to 50,000 Silver Dollar Bar, and then came back kind of at the base of Shefoot. A lot of that I had rode. Some of it we didn't, like that loop that we did to Shefoot. That was pretty cool over Loop Creek. That was one of the ones that I've been wanting to try. We were actually going to try and get up to Shefoot, but we ran out of time. We started real late yesterday. So we have a group of 5 of us that are heading out this morning. Tim and Ginger came in yesterday afternoon. They just missed us, unfortunately. We really like riding with those guys. And then Jimmy came up. So I think today we're gonna head up south out of Avery. We're gonna go towards Dismal Lake, and then we're gonna hit, I think it's the Middle Sister Lookout. We'll see. Real overcast. Hopefully we'll have some visibility up there. There's another couple peaks that we're gonna do as well. So let's get on the road and go have some more fun. Well, it has certainly been a fun ride up here so far. Middle Sister, the Sisters Mountains are right over here. We've come up 201. We're actually doing the poker run inadvertently. This is the trail or ride that I had planned, either this or to Shefoot for Friday. And it just happens to be the poker run. So you can see right up there is the pink for the poker run. The poker run is going to go to the right, and we're going to go to the left, which should take us up to the lookout tower. It's pretty fogged in. We've been dealing with a bunch of rain, so I'm not sure that we're going to be able to see much, but maybe we'll get up there and it'll clear, or maybe it won't. All right, so we made it up to Middle Sister Lookout Tower. This is the lookout tower, and it's probably the best view you're gonna get because unfortunately, like the 2 times I've been to Sundance, we are socked in. It's actually kind of trying to snow. I don't know if you can see that, but like little sleet on my jacket as it's coming down. We also saw this. We saw this at Murray. The kind of reddish, pinkish tint in the snow. Somebody said it's algae. I'm not sure if that's completely accurate. If you know, let me know. Why is the snow got a weird color? But we'll definitely have to come back here. This is kind of just barely off it's about 7 miles off the poker run. So that's going to happen tomorrow. So this will be a really cool place to run up and see, but we'll have to see what the weather's like, because from what I've seen in videos and pictures, this is a phenomenal view, but right now it's just phenomenal clouds. So we're probably gonna head back down. I don't know what we're gonna do. I forgot to top my rig off. It's at 100% when we left, but I'm down to like 30%, but it's almost all downhill from here. So we'll probably find a route to get back to Avery and then wrap up this leg of it. Well, we came back down off of the lookout tower there and took a left. Actually, you kind of go straight through there and you hit Dismal Lake. And we found out this is checkpoint number 2 for the poker run tomorrow. So the route that I had picked for us to take today looks like is the same one or real similar to what the poker run's gonna be. So this is Dismal Lake. It's a really, really cool place. A little bit of camping you can do up there. I've seen people camp down here as well, but you're not a lot of camping, but it's a cool lake. If you had like a blow-up paddleboard or something, this would probably be super cool to just go out there and paddleboard on. It's real clear. It's got kind of a silty bottom, but it is extremely clear. It's very cool earlier. You could see the fog kind of running over the top of the lake. Just gives a really, really interesting effect. fun morning ride. Unfortunately, the lookout was socked in, but still pretty cool. We know where it is. It's actually only about 7 miles off of the poker run tomorrow, because we did about half the poker run today. And so we might shoot up there if the weather's looking better tomorrow, just to get a view of it. It won't take us that long to jump up there and come back. So we're going to get a bite to eat, and then we're going to go down and talk to some of the registration. The registration for the poker run opens, it's like 4 to 7, and we donate the Ziploc bags to hold the cards in, so if it's wet, the cards stay dry and everything, and talk to them. So we will head down there in a bit, do that, and then we're going to probably do an afternoon, evening ride.
Much later.
Well, we decided to take an afternoon cruise. We are west of Avery. We went down through Marble Creek and then over to Herrick, and we have started up 1702. I think we're actually on the saddle, so we came up this way. Killer view of the whole valley here. I think Avery's probably over that hill or two. We're trying to see if we can get to Elsie Lake and then probably drop into Wallace and take Moon Pass back. So I think this is 1702, and we're gonna see if we can connect in over. Not quite sure where we're at, but I'm gonna tell you, this is, I'm gonna see if I can grab my phone, but we'll use the GoPro first. This is an insane view all the way around. I think Lake Elsie is down over there. We came up this. Oh, I'll see if I can figure out where we're at. Been kind of following a trail that I found off of Ride Command that has taken us here. But man, this is pretty insane.
One eternity later. The next day.
Well, good morning. It is day 3 here in Avery, Idaho. This is the day that the poker run is. Last night we ended up going over towards Marble Creek and then Herrick, and we ended up finding a trail that took us over to Lake Elsie, Wallace, and we got back at about 10 o'clock after we left about 5. So it's almost 100 miles, fun trip. 3 of us, we found some epic stuff. So today is the annual poker run here. This is put on by the St. Joe Snow Riders. You can get more information about this event on their Facebook page. They have plenty of information on there. It's usually towards the end of June each year here in Avery. So we are getting registered. We've got our ones. They do a little bit of a different poker run here. So the poker run isn't a poker hand. They do numbers. And so you draw, I think it's 0 to 100 at each station. There's 5 stations and they total up the high and the low. So we kind of did this run a little bit yesterday morning. I had pre-planned a route to get up to the Middle Sister Lookout, and it happened to be most of the route the poker run was going. We didn't get the whole thing though, so kind of excited to see the other parts of it today. So we've got a good group here. I think we've got 6 or 7 rigs that are gonna be riding with us. So let's go ahead and get on the road. Well, that was a fun first leg. We hit some rain and a little bit of weather there, but not too bad. It's starting to clear, still a little overcast. So we're here at the first poker stop, and we're gonna draw some numbers. And remember, this is a little different than the normal one. They do numbers versus poker hands. So we'll start with mine, 29. And then they have books, so you can't cheat.
That's right.
All right, so I'm gonna draw for 29. And I got a 35, which is the best you could worst get.
Yeah, you just lost right there.
All right, now Ricky's gonna go pull for her card. You want a high or a low number?
I don't care.
28.
I'm like 30.
On card 30. Jimmy, pull a good number. Here we go. He's like, I didn't want that one.
59.
Go back in.
All right, and your other one?
13.
13's a good one. A low hand and a high hand. Well, we tried one more time to come up to Middle Sister Lookout, thinking maybe it would clear up. We could kind of see it was a little foggy from down there. And we get up here and it is snowing. It just let up just a little bit, but man, when we came there, the frost line is actually down below us. You could see the frost line and it was just dumping on us. So probably not gonna spend much time here. It's a balmy like 40 degrees. And we're a little off the poker run. We just wanted to come up here. There's a couple people that are with us today that didn't make it, so wanted to see this and see if we could see anything, and we can't. So we're here at Dismal Lake. We were here yesterday as well. It's just past the turnoff where we went up to Middle Sister Lookout and back. This is one of my favorite lakes. It's beautiful. They've got a fire going, and we're gonna get to pick some numbers. Did you win? You're the winner?
She's the
winner. Winner.
It's gonna be right dead center.
25 on 25.
Well, oh, look at you. He's got a mean of 50.
Oh.
All right, here's our first one.
Good thing. Well, they got high,
62. You got a 62 on her card.
Oh, okay.
I'm drawing mine.
500.
And I get an 85. Look at that. We are at Poker Stop 3. This is the Rutledge saddle. It says it's at elevation 4,624. I think this is like a cool little warming hut. So we're gonna go in here. There you go, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna get demonetized for music. Wait, I'm not monetized. I don't care.
She's got one of your cards in her pocket.
What's that?
One of your cards she has in her pocket.
Oh.
Dad, did you lose it? Somebody dropped one.
I've got like
She's-
20 more if you want them.
She's been saving it to put in her wallet. She thinks it's like a credit card.
Oh. All right, how are you doing, Jimmy? You got any?
I got 18 total on one.
You need like a
that's pretty
middle
good.
or high here.
13.
Oh, you need that on your other one. You need low. Low, low, low.
52.
Oh, well, hell. That didn't work.
29 first. That's the hand that's something. We're gonna get a lucky blank. 54. Look at that. That was fantastic. And then,
Oh,
yeah, you want to
54, yeah. Oh,
Somebody
that's
got
the
100.
second 100 out of our bag
So
today.
so is there a 0 as well?
Yep.
So there's 0 to 100. So
Yep.
that makes sense.
You're the second person that just got the 100. The lady just did it. No one's drawn the 0 yet.
Okay, we're at stop number 4 here. I can't remember the name of this one. I'll probably go in and find it, but they've also got some food here, and we grabbed a whole bunch of other cards. There was a group right before us that was one of them was having engine troubles, so they gave us their cards to finish out. So one of the things about the Avery run is you fill out all your cards, and they have books that records what the actual results are, and they post that on Monday if I remember right. So we can finish these out, and if they win, they will win. If we win, we'll win ours. Okay, so we're in Round Top Cabin here. This is stop number 4. So we're gonna go with my card first. And what am I gonna get? I got a 96. Sweet. Now I need to get, so Ricky got the 100 previously, so let's see if we can get her something. A 50. So. Avery between TFP's and the store. This is stop 5. So Silverwood's playing in the background over here. They're gonna be playing for a couple hours. We're gonna get our last number and figure out what our totals are on our card. All right, so here's Ricky's last one. She got a 75.
Ooh, there's a nice low one, but not low enough. But not low enough, she said.
How low can you go? So what numbers have you seen so far?
104 is the low.
104 is the low.
433 is the
433 is the high.
You do a bunch of
I am.
This group broke down and we decided to run their cards through them and let them go. So don't blame us. Blame them for breaking down.
I figured I'd at least get a
And if they win, if any of them win, we get half, they said. It is Sunday morning here in beautiful Avery, Idaho. The weather, it's kind of a drizzle today, but it's always beautiful here. You can see some of the cloud or fog over there. Just got to enjoy this beautiful river. I always love camping near rivers. We're literally right next to it and you get to hear it all night. It's so peaceful. Lets you, I seem to sleep a little bit better. So most of our people in our camp are gone. Junior just left. He had the longest ride home. Daryl actually left last night. He's heading down to St. Anthony's for a week, so that should be a fun trip for him. Tim and Ginger are getting ready to go. We're loaded up. We're getting ready to go. I want to say a big shout out to the St. Joe Snow Club. They're the ones that put on this ride. They brought in a porta potty here in this area and talked to the owner so that we could camp here, and that's awesome because there was quite a few people camping here. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know the Avery ride is one of our favorites. Hope you liked it. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.